Alrighty, welcome everybody for at-home programming with Tyler and Kaylee. We're going to be coming to you with Friday's workout. For the warm-up, it's 2 rounds, not for time, starting with 20 shoe the chickens. Shoe the chickens in place. Basically what we're doing here is stretching the hamstrings. Kaylee, can you give us a side view? We're keeping the legs extended. We're shooing the chickens away. This is gonna stretch the hamstring of the foot that's out in front. 20 of those in place, followed up by 5 walkouts. The walkout, we're gonna do a forward fold, crawl those hands out to a plank position, do a push-up, and then crawl the hands back to our toes. Stand it all the way up, and then go into your next rep. After your 5 walkouts, you have 5 deadlifts. This is going to be with whatever piece of equipment you have. Most of us picked up some equipment. If you still need equipment, let us know. We do have some left. Kaylee's using the barbell today. So she's going to do 5 warm-up reps for deadlift, preparing us for our part 2 and 3. Very good. Remember to keep a nice flat back with those and drive through the heels. Next up, we have 5 power cleans. Again, using whatever equipment you have. These power cleans can come from the hang position. You can see that Kaylee's pulling from about mid-thigh. Make sure you get those elbows through and stand the rep all the way up. Next up, we have chest stretch. If you have a doorway, that makes an excellent place to stretch out your chest. You can put your forearm against the door jamb and lean into it, and then do the same thing on the opposite side. Very good. And our last piece of the warm-up is going to be wrist stretch. Very important to stretch out our wrists when we're doing any sort of clean movement. Kaylee's going to point her fingertips back towards her knees and lean into it, stretching out those forearms. Very good. So remember, 2 rounds, not for time, of those warm-up movements. Next up, we have our part 2 strength piece today is going to be power clean. Starting with our barbell option. These cleans are going to be touch and go. That means you're going to cycle all the reps together. We're starting at set number 1 with 3 reps and then increasing all the way up to 5 reps unbroken for set number 6. Pulling from the floor, driving up and dropping underneath that bar. Make sure you get full extension and stand those reps all the way up. Quick elbows. Good. If you have a dumbbell, kettlebell, wall ball, or backpack, we're going to show you what that'll look like. With the dumbbell, again, this is also coming from the floor. Kaylee is going to drive through with her legs, trying to get as much power out of those as she can, and then sending that elbow through, standing the weight all the way up. Here we go with the kettlebell. Same thing coming from the floor. Make sure you drop under it and let your legs help out your upper body. Good. Also, if you have a wall ball or a backpack, power cleans can be done with those too, coming from the floor, driving with those legs, same motion, sending the elbows through and standing the rep all the way up. Awesome. If you don't have any of these pieces of equipment and can't seem to find a backpack, your body weight exercise is going to be 10 reps, 14 reps, and then 16 and 18 reps of burpees. All the way down to the floor. Her chest and thighs are coming in contact with the ground, and then she's jumping all the way up. Very good. Alrighty, that concludes our part 2. On to the part 3. For today's Metcon, we have a 14-minute AMRAP. We're going to start with 10 power cleans and 10 hand release push-ups, but every round that you complete, you would increase each of those movements by 1 rep. Kaylee, go ahead and show us what a power clean is going to look like and also a hand release push-up. While she's doing that, I'm just going to explain that we're going to start with 10 power cleans, and then we're going to go into 10 hand release push-ups. And then on our next round, it's going to be 11 power cleans followed by 11 hand release push-ups. If you're doing the dumbbell or kettlebell version of this, you're going to be doing 10 power cleans, 5 each arm, and then 10 hand release push-ups. When you move on to the 11s or the 12s, you're still alternating each arm, trying to spread out those reps as evenly as possible. If you're doing this with the body weight option, you can either substitute burpees, or if you can scrounge up a backpack, you can do backpack power cleans in place of the barbell, dumbbell, or kettlebell cleans. I realize that's a lot of words, but hopefully that made sense and the demonstrations were helpful. If you have any questions at all, please let us know. We're happy to help. Have a good night.